Hey, all you nature-loving friends. Welcome to my very first episode ever of Oil Hacks by Hawk. And welcome to my little kitchen. Today's focus is going to be preparing food with doTERRA essential oils. I have a tiny little kitchen here and we do a lot of food preparation, and I use all of these doTERRA essential oils in my cooking and food preparation. And just a little side note, I've been using essential oils for over 30 years, and the reason I exclusively use doTERRA oils is because they're absolutely the most transparent company and the most pure company. Also, their harvesting practices and sourcing practices are of the nature that supports everybody who is growing our precious plants, trees, roots, leaves, flowers, the farmers, their families, the distillers, their families, the communities. doTERRA supports the entire cycle of what it takes to get these oils into our homes. So anyway, back to today's lesson. Today, we will be infusing sesame oil with some of the more what I refer to as Indian spice oils for Eastern Indian cooking. What we're diffusing over here today is a bunch of citruses. I'm in upstate New York and it's quite cold out, but luckily the sun is shining. So yes, you'll need a bottle of sesame oil, and then I always like to take an empty bottle of that sesame oil product, cleaned, dried. The labels come off pretty easy with this particular company. And for the infusion, we are going to use clove bud, ginger, turmeric, pink pepper, black pepper, cumin, very strong, super potent, the cumin. Oh, and one of my favorites, cardamom. Oh, the cardamom oil in the sesame oil infused is so good. Anything else? Let's see. Oh, I'm also going to use coriander and fennel. So I think that's it. Oh, and holy basil, tulsi. Okay, so very simple. What we do is zoom you in here for a moment. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, never mind. You just take your plain sesame oil, and I don't like to use the toasted sesame oil for my infusion. I like to use the expeller pressed, or if you can ever find raw, that's even the best. So I just fill my empty bottle, about that much to start. This infusion is extremely potent. So then one by one, you start adding your doTERRA oils. Here comes the clove. I'm going to go, let's say about 10 of the clove, especially now in the winter and trying to keep all those bugs off of and out of my system. Clove is extremely antimicrobial. Next comes ginger. Oh, goodness. The aroma. Let's go with about 20 drops of ginger. And here comes the fennel, which helps me with digestion, especially when I get into some of the spicy food that I like to eat. Fennel. If you like licorice, you'll love fennel oil. I'll go, 10 to 20 drops of that. I went a little easier on the clove because of its potency. Don't want it to really take over. Here comes the cardamom. Ooh. Oh, wow. Cardamom. What a sacred, sacred little pod. I go a little bit easy on the cardamom too, though, because it's super potent. Oh, and pink pepper has that zip, that bite of pepper, but it also has a little bit of sweetness to it. So we'll go with about 5 to 10 drops of the pink pepper. Black pepper. So good. Sometimes I make a little, and we'll do a whole video on this, but sometimes I make a little quick, easy chai. I put a little black tea in the water, and then I put a couple drops of black pepper, clove, and cardamom, and ginger. And that's a quick, easy little chai. But back to our infusion. Next comes cumin, or cumin, however you pronounce it, doesn't matter. It's potent. When I first got my doTERRA oils, I got cumin, and it was the first oil I cooked with, and I made a pot of rice, and I put like 4 drops of the cumin in the rice, and then I ate the whole pot of rice over the next day or so. That was a little bit of a mistake, because for the next week or so, all I could smell coming out of my pores was cumin. Anyway, got over that. So that said, I'm just going to add about 3 drops of the cumin to this infusion. Oops, 4 got in there, but that's okay because this is a concentrate, right? Next, coriander, which happens to be in my diffuser. Makes the air smell like candy. Oh, so divine. Let's go with about 10 to 20 drops of coriander. And now I saved my 2 absolute, well, it's hard to say my favorite, but they're super, super precious oils to me. The doTERRA essential oil of turmeric and Tulsi holy basil. The turmeric, everybody knows now, right? The benefits of turmeric. So it will turn this infusion a little bit more golden than just the sesame itself. Let's go with about 10 to 15 drops of the turmeric. Okay. And then to make this even more blessed than it already is, all by itself, here comes the sweet holy basil, which some people believe this plant itself is a goddess. I think all plants are gods and goddesses. I think nature is the most beautiful gift our Creator has given to us. So here comes the Tulsi. Let's go with about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 drops of Tulsi, since she's a goddess. Those of you who are into numbers, you'll get it. Okay. Now, let's see if you can you see this? It's almost like a little tornado in there. The oils have kind of, so anyway, I circle it clockwise and then tap, 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 tap. Circle it counterclockwise, tap, 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 tap. Clockwise, tap, 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 tap. Counterclockwise, tap, 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 tap. Now, I'm going to add more sesame oil. So, voila. Now you have very delicious infusion of sesame oil with dōTERRA essential oils of coriander, black pepper, cardamom, pink pepper, tulsi, fennel, ginger, turmeric, clove bud, and cumin. I'm gonna get a little cork, actually, put a cork in here. And then dōTERRA is so cool. They give us little stickers with all the essential oil names on it. So I'm gonna put all those little stickers on this bottle, and let's see what I cook tonight. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time on Hawk's Oil Hacks.